Rest in peace, E3. In case you hadn't heard, E3 is over, and I have thoughts. As a working game journalist for 15 years independently, and then for sites that I wrote for, I had always wanted and planned to go to E3 because that was the event. A great place for press to go, connect with other press, connect with publishers and developers, and network and really get in there to get hands-on with things that were happening in the industry. But that was when I was just coming up and starting out. I'd left the game design side of things and was writing reviews and doing news for a couple of sites and a magazine, and now 12 years of Angel Syndicate. My perspective on these shows have changed. Yes, of course, there's still great networking opportunities, and it's good to get in there and mingle and make connections and just see games hands on. But the age of press events like this and industry events don't really, especially for fans, don't really resonate as much anymore, because we have online presentations. The press events are broadcast around the world, and we're all seeing the stuff happen together. And just the nature of the industry, with more and more things moving online, it seems a natural conclusion. I don't think all shows are going to do that. I'm sure TGS is going just fine. Gamescom will be fine. The PAXs are a different breed of animal entirely anyway, because they're so fan driven. But I think we're going to see more of these industry events are probably going to go away. It doesn't mean conventions are going anywhere. We're going to have video game conventions, anime conventions, comic book conventions. Those are things that are fantastic for their communities, and we should celebrate those. But the industry focused ones, I think they're going to be smaller in scale if they do happen, and a lot of stuff that were revealed at them now, companies can do their own press events at any given time. Sony does their regular thing, Xbox will be doing their own thing, Nintendo does their Nintendo Directs for either specific games or roundups. Summer Game Fest, even the Game Awards was half commercials for games that were coming up. So there's opportunity for events where they can show new games to players at any time whenever they want. So it's always a sad thing when a staple of an industry passes on, but it's the nature of an evolving market, nature of technology. Things get replaced, and E3 has been riding the struggle bus the last couple of years. COVID certainly hasn't helped. So it was a natural conclusion I think we all saw coming. But, we can still lament that the opportunities, especially for newer game journalists and newer developers, trying to connect with their peers, have to find alternate ways of doing that, whether it's online or in-person events. E3 was at one point a major thing that affected the industry. So that will now get dispersed across other conventions or replaced with something else. Only time will tell. And I'm sure there are many who are celebrating the end of E3, and that's fine too. We're going to have differences of opinions when it comes to this stuff. And yeah, maybe it would have survived if it was more fan-facing. Who knows? But I guess it's the end of an era. And whether you feel good about it, bad about it, sad about it, we all have to recognize that E3 had an impact on the industry. It had an impact on gaming. And it's, like I said, the end of an era. And it'll be interesting to see where the industry goes from here and what new evolutions are to come. If you have memories or thoughts on E3, put them in the comments. Otherwise, like, subscribe. We're pushing for full partner now. We just have to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. So share, tell your friends, and if you have any thoughts at any time, put them in the comments, hit them in the community tab. Follow me on my socials. I stream on Twitch, occasionally stream here on YouTube. I do stuff on TikTok, Threads, all the places. Have yourself a good day, and rest in peace, E3. You'll be missed.